Next, I want to bring up Dr. Nicolette Warren Powe, who is the Director of Health Equity for the Society of Public Health Education, also known as SOPHE.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so I know we've been sitting for a little while, so I need you to do me a favor and follow after me. Stand up. Come on. Real quickly. Repeat after me. Eat smart.
Eat smart.
Move more.
Move more.
Eat smart.
Eat smart.
Move more. All right, sit down. You're getting carried away. All right. I hope that don't count against my time. No. Okay, I have a lot to talk about in a short period of time because I recognize I'm standing in between the next group. So we're going to move a little fast. And since I'm from the South, I talk a little fast. So if I get too carried away, just say, slow down a little bit. All right. So let's get started. Again, my name's Nicolette Powe. I just got married, so sometimes I don't know what my last name is, so bear with me. Like, who am I today? I don't know. All right, so first I have to do the business part. So this is my disclaimer. The views expressed in this presentation does not necessarily reflect the official policies of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services /CDC, and nor does it give the notion that mentioning these organizations implies an endorsement of the U.S. government. Okay, we got that? It's all clear? Great. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about SOPHE, okay? SOPHE is an independent international professional association, which is made up of a diverse membership of health education and health promotion professionals and students. Founded in 1950, SOPHE promotes healthy behaviors, healthy communities, and healthy environments through its diverse membership of 4,000 professionals and its networks of 21 local SOPHE chapters. So, who represents the SOPHE membership? We like to believe this is a variety of different people. That could be professional practitioners, students, behavior sciences, scientists, as well as researchers. And they work in a variety of settings, such as federal, state, local government, hospitals, healthcare, school systems, universities, community-based organizations, as well as work sites. SOPHE's 21 chapters sponsors local annual meetings to promote community work. So I encourage you to go to our resource table and pick up our chapter contact information because our SOPHE chapters would love to hear about the work that you're doing. Also, SOPHE is in charge of looking at our 14 communities of practice. And these 14 community of practices also are kind of known as like special interest groups. And so in that, this is just a long list of communities of practice like health equity, tobacco, public health, nutrition. We have, for our SOPHE leadership, which consists of 12 full-time employees, 6 interns, and a wonderful group of volunteers that serve on our board of trustees. As you can see, for SOPHE provides leadership through its code of ethics, standards of professional and preparation, research. Okay, here we go. Research and practice, as well as professional development. Okay, SOPHE provides leadership through public outreach, as well as some of our highlighted strengths. During CDC's presentation, they mentioned a number of previously funded communities, and as you can see in this slide, SOPHE has been involved with a number of those, at least 5 of those previously funded communities in our work to help support policy systems and environmental change. And we like to say we are an expert in this, of course. All right, so for this project, which for SOPHE, we refer to as Empowering Active Communities for Health. So in our house, in our office, we call it the EACH Project. And in that, what we're doing is also looking at how we can work with all of the Category A's and their cert recipients and how we can work with DHPE to provide the technical support and resources to help you do your job better. We often refer to this project as also Partnering for Health, so we use that interchangeably. So some of the major resources that we have as a global leadership organization is really looking at stimulating research and theories that are focused on practice for health education, looking at how we can support high-quality performance standards as it relates to this profession in the field of health education and health promotion, providing face-to-face meetings, distance education opportunities, as well as advocating for policy and legislative changes that affect health education and health promotion. SOPHE is the leading partner for the National Commission for Health Education and Credentialing, also known as NCHEC, and to help establish those core code of ethics and standards for professional standards. So the question is, how can you use all this, right? Okay, so what I've tried to do here is just really try to condense it down. If you want to do work, the key thing is to look at how can you make that evidence-based, using competencies to help guide your work, using the right players, like involving health educators in the work that you're doing, and also looking at how you can be involved in professional development opportunities for you and your coalition. And here is a list of the various resource and practice opportunities that SOPHE provides. We provide 3 national journals, and in that's a great opportunity for you to disseminate your work and also share your lessons learned, so consider that. And for that, what we do in the online resourcing directory, we also include some of our SOPHE journals, so this can be a resource to you. And also, we sponsor a webinar about how to get published. Here are some of our various resources, such as educating policymakers, tools of the trades, health promotion textbooks, a global health textbooks, and the list goes on. As I mentioned before, our face-to-face meetings, which is our annual meeting, which is coming up, and we encourage you to consider submitting the abstract. During that time, our Advocacy Summit is coming up. It's going to be in Washington, D.C., and we're always promoting and sponsoring webinars and self-journal online courses in our Center for Online Resources and Education. It's an online portal available 24 hours, 7 days a week, so we encourage you to take a look at that, and there is information at our resource table. If you are doing any tobacco work, we also provide some information about smoking cessation as it relates to pregnant women, and how you can use that is incorporating that in the work that you do, and also thinking about, for the work that you're doing, consider submitting an application for a Program Excellence Award, because that's another way to recognize the great work that you're doing. And these are just some lists of resources that we've developed for this project that you can see. This is all on our SOPHE website. Going really fast. This is our interactive map that we have available for you. It's about your coalition. We love to tell your story, and we're looking forward to the great work that you'll be doing moving forward. This is our social media hashtag. If you're not using it, we encourage you to please use it throughout the next 3 days to say how much you're enjoying yourself and how much you've learned, of course, right? All right. And then last but not least, this is just the save the dates of the information that I provided to you before. And my